Welcome to a brand new season of Second Chance with Johneri'O Scott, where we dive deep into stories of resilience, redemption, and reinvention. This season, we're taking you on a journey to explore the power of second chances, whether it's in your life, love, business, or self-discovery. With every guest, you'll witness incredible transformations, inspiring moments of triumph, and valuable lessons that prove it's never too late to start over and rewrite a new chapter. I'm Johneri'O Scott, and this season we're talking about the bold moves, the struggles, and the breakthroughs that led to those pivotal second chances. Whether you're faced with obstacles or you're seeking a fresh start, my guests and I are here to show you that hope, healing, and success are always within reach. This season is filled with the kind of heart, wisdom, and empowerment that will inspire you to embrace your own second chance journey. So let's get started. Today, we have an incredible, inspiring guest on Second Chance with Johneri'O Scott. He's someone who has not only broken barriers, but redefined what it means to rise above self-doubt and different circumstances. As the first in his family to attend college, he overcame immense pressure and uncertainty, eventually graduating with not just one, but with 2 degrees, proving to himself and others that anything is possible. But his story doesn't stop there. He's now empowering others, building an industry of CEOs, and helping people see the leader within themselves. He's been faced and conquered many challenges, both personal and professional, all while staying true to his authentic self. Today, he's here to share his journey, his new book, How to Build a Brand, some invaluable advice for anyone who dreams or goals they want to achieve. Please join in welcoming Bugatti CEO, aka Bugatti.
You're on the vibe. No, thank you so much for having me. I really do appreciate it. Bugatti CEO of Bugatti.
Yeah.
And just, I appreciate you giving me this opportunity. Yeah.
No, I mean, like seeing you on social media and seeing how you are literally building CEOs.
Like every day. I'm no fun.
Good morning. So it's time to talk about.
No.
It never ends.
Well, you know what? I will honestly tell you this. Like, I really do appreciate helping other people. I appreciate supporting people. And I appreciate people for just being themselves, their authentic self. So, like, anytime I got an opportunity where I can, like, give my best, my all, like, that's what I'm going to do, period. And I'm always going to show up.
Got to be proven. Got to. I still didn't see you show up was at my friend's DeQuincy fashion show.
So, yeah.
I was like, who is this stylish? When you entered the room, it was a wrap. Like,
I appreciate that. Thank you so much. So I was invited actually by one of my photographers.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, it's a designer. He have a show going on or whatnot. And I was just like, you know what? I'm so not. Like, I'm
designer.
Oh, thank you so much for the compliment. So nice.
No,
I do appreciate that.
I was like, so where's his line?
Okay, hello. Look, it's coming soon. Hello. It's coming.
So how did you talk about, college. So would you say that's when your story started?
Yeah, most definitely. Because after I graduated from high school, my family didn't know I was going to college. Like, I was the first one to go to college in my family.
Yeah.
So I was like, I had help from family members that was like, hey, so if you want to go to college, you want to do this, that's what you're going to have to do. You got to find your FAFSA.
Yeah.
Like, which school? And I got accepted into like 5 different schools. So I was like, oh shit, like, oh, wait a minute. You see my expression.
Not good.
But I was so appreciative of like, just be like, oh my God. So I'm finna go to college.
Well.
And it was like, so you just got to find what school you want to go to.
Right.
And I'm like, well, you know what? Let me see. Mighty Mo. However, FAMU was the place that I chose.
Yeah.
Period.
Listen, I wanted to go to FAMU. I wanted to go for the band.
The number 1 HBCU in the land.
Yes.
You get where I'm going with it? And it was also...
Homecoming, right?
Well, homecoming is this month.
This month. Okay.
Yep. You know the vibes. I don't know when this drop, but y'all already know FAMU. If you ain't a rapper, then I don't know what you are, but we do appreciate everybody. However, though, but no cap, that's where it started for me. Florida A&M University, 2010. After I graduated from Columbus Garden High School, I'll shout them out because I'm still in the chats with the kids from the school. So, however, like Columbus Gardens High School, then Florida A&M, and that's where it kind of like took off for me. That's why I kind of like started my own brand. Not to me. That's when I started like helping other entrepreneurs. They didn't know they were entrepreneurs yet, but if you was gonna be around me, you gotta ask some business about yourself because you're feeling me. Like, and then that's what like how it like started. Yes, sir.
So would you say you always had that CEO mindset or that mindset of bringing people together, even in the uncertainty? I'm still gonna bring people together, and we gonna build something.
Well, you know what? It's so crazy, right? So, my dad is a entrepreneur. He's like, you know what I'm saying? He's always been about his business. And then I used to try to start like, I used to like steal snacks and stuff in middle school and stuff. I used to sell like drinks and stuff like that. However, then it got to like when I graduated from high school and stuff, it was like, okay, people wanted me to promote clubs. People was like, you come see you and your friends, like, y'all just pull up. Like, I got you, like, whatever at the door. I'm like, well, how can I make some money for this? Like, if you tell me to come pull up, that means it's a need, right?
That's
you feel me? It makes sense. So, and then I was just appreciative of all the opportunities that club owners gave me because they seen a different, personality, even the professors at the college. Like, I was asking them, like, they was writing books, right? We have to write books every semester. So, that time I remember I bought like his book, his curriculum. And I'm like, this the same book from last year. And you the author. I was like, my own book. No, I was like, you need to put me on game on how to do this. And he was just like, you have it in you, but you have to get the education part. You have to, and then also believe in yourself. That's all it is. I'm like, oh, believe in yourself and what? The work? Oh, I got this. This gonna be a cakewalk. What are you talking about? However, I do appreciate the fundamentals at a HBCU because that's how, no cap. Like they really instill in you. Like you feel like, hey, believe in yourself. You got this. Like they're like your parents away from home. Like your people's away from home, like family. Then you get to meet so many different people, so many different walks of life, so many different type of. Like, I guess, it's like different genres. Like, you feel me? And then you like, you learn stuff. You like, okay,
keep that.
Hello, what you don't like, what you do like. Then, the vibes. And so I just appreciate like that whole, like even going to college and stuff like that. Because at first I didn't even know that I was going to go. Like, I was just like, how will it is? And then, when people like talk to you and tell you and educate you on the topic, and they're like, no, you can go to school. You could do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even when like fast forward my freshman year, like I was partying, like I was having so much fun. And then there was a time where like, sitting down with your guy, the counselor, and they like, listen, you can't graduate. However, you're going to have to get serious about this thing. And, so that's how like got the CEO came about.
So when you think about a CEO, what is a CEO?
Well, a CEO to me is a person that believes in themselves, and they're able to market themselves, brand themselves, and also help others believe in themselves. That's an entrepreneur to me. That is somebody that believed in their dream, say, you know what, I came up with a product, and now I have to sell it. And so that's what a CEO is to me. Like you can sell anything. So that means from I don't care if you socks, boots, anything, you can sell it. And then also, you're confident in yourself. Because if you are not confident in what you're doing and what you're selling,
listen,
you feel me? It's not going to work.
So how did you build your confidence? Because again, when you enter a room, you can tell, number one, confidence.
Well, I would say this, like, I always had confidence in myself. However, it's always like, when you look in the mirror, everybody always have like these cool things in it.
Yes.
Things about themselves. However, for me, I was like, if I can motivate other people, you feel me? Like by my own story.
Right.
You get where I'm going with it? And then it was like, okay, so when after I lost the weight and stuff, because I was like, going into that chapter in my life of like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, I'm about to graduate from college.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm about to tap into this adulthood and I want to be healthier. I want to like, you feel me? So that was the vibe, honestly. That's just being honest. And then it was like people was following my story. People was like, oh my God, you lost so much weight. You look so good. I'm like, oh my God, thank you so much for the compliment. Guys, like, you know what I'm saying? We need that.
Nah.
You do need that. Like you do need, like, you know, even my friends, even when I was hitting my friends up, I'm like, y'all never told me I was this fat. They were like, bitch, you always been like that guy. So you feel me? I'm like, oh my God. I need to like, no. But Bugatti workout was designed to like, you know, for everybody that just want to lose weight without going on a stressful diet. Like I never want to pressure people. It's about you and being active and then, you know, feeling good about yourself. And so that's how like, you know, that's how that journey started. Because I really my fat boy status. Like when I used to go by Mr. Biggs. I was fat boy status. Then from fat boy status to Bugatti, then Bugatti CEO, because that's when I started, you feel me, helping other entrepreneurs create authentic brands for their business. You feel me? So that's how, like, that whole genre, like, you feel me?
I would say, what have you learned in it, not only building your own legacy, your own brand, but what have you also learned in the process of helping others build their brand, build their legacy, become a CEO? What have you learned?
Well, I can honestly say I have learned, like, everybody comes from different walks of life, right? And I have learned to be appreciative. I have learned to be, like, understanding. And then I've also learned to be loving because a lot of people don't come from love. A lot of people come from, like, surviving. You know what I mean? Survivor. They're surviving. And then also when you meet different people, right? And then like even moving to Atlanta, like after I graduated from Florida A&M and I moved to Atlanta, I met a lot of broken people. And like I met a lot of people. I met some great people.
Yeah.
Like yourself as well. And thank you again. Like your vibes. Like I appreciate it. I met so many people that have been scammed already, that have worked with people that didn't, you know what I'm saying? Like, so they feel some type of way already.
Yeah.
And then when they meet somebody like, you know, with good energy, they like, yeah, they like, oh, so it's really people out here like that.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? And so that's what I can honestly say, like, that's what I kind of learned, no cap, like, because, and there's like, always treat people the way you want to be treated.
That part is number one.
Until you treat me in a way I don't appreciate. And then it's deuces, but I also was going to educate you on the topic. And I'm going to also educate you on how I want to be treated and what I feel that how I would treat you. You get what I'm going with that? Yeah. Now, if you can't fix it, then that's just your thing. But, you know, the vibes, like, but I ain't playing no games on that because I treat people good.
Right. So whatever, come over here and treat.
Yeah, and I'm going to always respect and treat people well. Because that's just, you know, I was raised right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm educated. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Like, I'm not like, you know, I'm not waving on. And I always, you know what I always do too, though? I always ask God to never change my heart. Like, I pray for that because I know it's some things that like have happened and that's, you feel me, that people have done things that I'm like, I don't like that, and I don't like the way I felt.
It's easy to be to change because it's different
facts. And I just always ask God not to change my heart, and I always want to treat people with love and kindness. And honestly, that's been working great for me. Like, hello, it got me on Check Chance. Like, you feel me? Like showing up for people,
yeah,
supporting people for real. You know what I'm saying? And being a real entrepreneur, being a CEO, and also supporting other entrepreneurs and CEOs. That's what it's all about. And, you know what I'm saying? That's what I like pride myself, man.
What made you take CEO on the road? Like, what made you want to
be the president of the CEO?
Yeah, it's like, what was that? What was that?
Well,
he was like, you know what? I'm the CEO, the president of CEO, and I can go around and help other people.
Because you know what? People used to feel a type of way about putting you on. You feel geeky, no cap. Well, I ain't gonna say I don't. You know, I would say this though. Like if you like how you like Bugatti, I would love to have you on myself. Like you get where I'm going with it. Like certain people would like feel the type of way about the energy, the vibe that I'm always like dealt with stuff like that. Like, if that makes sense. You feel me? Like, people just like, okay, you know what? He's a little too extra. Or artists. I used to work with artists and stuff and like get them booked. And then when we get on set of stuff, like they be like, we need him to be the one. And I used to be like, no. I'm just the person. I'm just here to work. You feel me? Like, I'm not really trying to do that because I know the vibes. But you know what? When you meet people like yourself and then like other entrepreneurs and stuff that be like, no, Bugatti, we want your light. Like, we need you. Like, push it. You know what I'm saying? People that push you up there, like, you feel me? And that's what make me go so hard for entrepreneurs like yourself and your brands and stuff like that. So that's like, my thing.
Yeah. So going back on, building qualities and building entrepreneurs, what are some key qualities that you believe every person has within themselves that can help them become a leader? And, whether it's between their business or in any field, really just in any field.
I mean, honestly, it's about like, that's why it's like, it's so important to be like happy with yourself. It's so important to have confidence in yourself, because if you don't love yourself and you don't appreciate yourself, you can't really help other people. Yeah, no cap. So if you appreciate yourself and you love yourself, it's so easy to give love. It's so easy to be genuine. It's so like, that is a vibe. It's so hard for me, honestly, to feel some type of way about somebody, like in a negative way.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, and I'm gonna give you an example today. One of the drivers before the driver that's here now or whatever, I had to make a stop. He started recording someone in a negative way, like pick on him.
Yeah.
He was like, "Oh, so you telling me you don't talk about people?" No, not in a negative. Why would I do that to someone? I don't appreciate people. I wouldn't want nobody to do that to me.
Right.
When he was like, "Oh, so you telling me all your life you never talk about nobody?" And it's so funny because I call him on one of my best friends, and I'm like, "When have I ever talked about it?" They was like, "Oh, no, everybody know Bugatti do not talk about people. Like, we do not do that. Like, that's a code of conduct." And my thing, you get what I'm going? Like, in my circle, people now, why? Are you trying to help them? Are you trying to help them build the brand from it? Are you finna to help them lose some weight? If you thought they was big, are you going to help them with their dressing because you didn't like the way they dress? Are you going to give them the shirt off your back because your outfit is better than them? So if you're not going to do that, then no, I don't have to talk about people. You get what I'm going with it? And I don't appreciate it. You're doing that around me. So don't. He was just like, "Oh, okay, well, I guess so. And now I'm going to talk about you." Yeah, talk about me and spell my name correctly. And it's Bugatti CEO. And it's crazy because, like, bro, you wouldn't appreciate someone.
This about some
man. Like, come on. If we move in that type of capacity,
where it would be,
no fun. Treat people the way you want to be treated. You wouldn't do somebody wrong. And you wouldn't scam nobody. You wouldn't take this person money. You wouldn't tell them that you can offer a service that you know you should know.
There's a lot of that.
You feel me? And then, and it is crazy because he was like, "Well, you know what? I feel some type of way about a few things, but you're right though." And I appreciate, understanding and to take the vibe and just be like, because I'm like, nah, we ain't gonna, like, come on now.
All I'm gonna do is that.
Yeah, in general. And then also keeping people accountable on how they treat you and how they treat others. Because if somebody do you wrong, you're not fit to, I'm gonna like, wait, until you do fix that with them, I'm not gonna be able to. And that's keeping people accountable, honestly. And it's like being real, like, no.
If you do it over there, you're gonna do it over here. If you do it over here, you're gonna do it over there.
Yeah, and it's saying like people like, "Oh, well, they ain't do me wrong." Baby, if you did somebody else wrong, honestly, I'm like, until you do right by them, look, until you do right by them, everything. It's incredible. But no, honestly, like I feel like building an entrepreneur and building a CEO in a personal brand, you just gotta have integrity and stand for something, or you'll fall for anything.
Like that. And one thing that you're definitely not doing in this season is falling. We see you building and building again from building, doing the exercises that you post every day.
Oh, thank you.
Even coming out with the book, How to Build a CEO. What was the background What was the background for that book, How to Build a CEO?
That was more so introducing people to me, like introducing people to Bagley in the second, and then and I'm the creator of the animated character Bugatti CEO. Because Bugatti CEO is just the animated character that I created to market it and brand other businesses. That was the whole purpose of the brand. That was the whole purpose of the business, to help. Like when I walk in the room and people see my light and they see my shine and they see like me, I want you to know that that could be your business. That could be you. That could be like, this is you. This is your brand. This is like creating the CEO brand and the campaign for CEO. And introducing who you are to the people. So that was the whole purpose of the whole CEO agency. The Bugatti movement is helping others create authentic brands for their business. It ain't nothing crazy, like
Just straight to it.
Straight to it. And then introducing yourself every time, putting in the work, doing the work, and trusting the process, and trusting in yourself.
What would you say? How has your process been, from college up to now, and not only helping to build others, but to make sure that you don't fall in the process of building someone else?
Well, I was going to say this. We will always have like times where we feel, like we're not our best. We're going to always have like, what is it? Like, I'm trying to find my words. When you feel like you're not doing like enough, you know what I'm saying? Like when you don't feel like you're doing it, but then guess what? You get a call, or when people like, I'm looking up to you, like, oh God, I just need your energy. I just want you to say, the vibes. And then when other people like they call on you, it's like you have to wake up and be like, fuck it. I mean, excuse my expression, but you got to be able to be like, forget that. Like, I'm gonna go and do it for me. And because I'm not only doing it for me, I'm doing it for my brother, my sister, my family. I'm doing it for people that just met me and felt like they can do it because of me. And so I think that's honestly like why they're so hard, honestly, like, because if it wasn't for people, like I would not be this person that I am today, no cap. Like it wasn't for people like you feel me? Like real people, like, you know what I'm saying? Like really like believe in the brand, believe in the cause. And like, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I honestly would say, like, that's just I always go so hard for all of the people that I work with. Facts, like, because I would like, if it wasn't for them, like I would be like, it would be nothing. Like they was buying my book, supporting my shirts, buying my merchandise. Like they believe in it's a brand. They believe in the brand. They believe in me. You feel me? It's not because I'm the best MUA. No. It's not because I'm the best author. No. I'm not the best dressed. Like, you get where I'm going with it? But they know Bugatti. See, they like, I met him. I love him and I can appreciate him. And I love everybody that loved me. Yeah. And that's born with love. And that's,
the vibe.
The something guys.
How did that even come about? You know the vibe. Were you doing that in college already?
Yes, I was. And it's so crazy, right? Because I tried to get it copyrighted. I tried to get it copyrighted. And then they was just telling me that, it's already on. So it was the KN TV, like whichever one it was or whatever. So I have to go buy UN TV now. It's like, the vibes, like that. But I was already like, I'm Mr. The vibes. I am the vibes and I bring the vibes. So the motherfucking vibes. This Bugatti CEO. What are you talking about? Like, what are you talking about? If you ain't talking about the vibes, then I don't even about you trying to be like no cap, no funny. So, but that's just a confidence thing too, no cap. Like, cause I even with one of my own girls, her saying is like, if you don't even like fuck with yourself, or like how you gonna like anything like no cap, like. So you're supposed to love yourself. So self-motivation, that type of vibe. Like I always like help my entrepreneurs and teach my entrepreneurs that like, if you believe in something, you want to do something, let's do it.
What do you think that entrepreneurs today are lacking?
I don't think entrepreneurs are lacking anything. The only thing I can tell you, like as a marketing guru, is that what a lot of people fail at, I would say, is being themselves. because everybody else is
trying to be what they see on social media.
Exactly. Everybody else is taken. Like, you can only be yourself, and people appreciate you for being your authentic self.
I tell people that all the time.
No fun.
Like, people respect you for you, and everyone today they're asking God for discernment. Just like you can pick up that somebody's being fake, somebody can pick up that you're being fake.
Let me tell you, to be honest with you, somebody called me one time, right? They met this social media star or whatnot, but they socialite.
Mm-hmm.
You know, everybody changed lanes. We have influencers now, social media, socialites. We have been all of the things.
Yeah.
You get what I'm going with it? She was like, I just feel like they was ignoring me. I said, have you ever ignored someone? Yes. Do you know how it felt when you ignored somebody or when somebody ignored you? Yes. So did they ignore you? Yeah, they was ignoring me. Okay, then. So don't ask me like no question. Like, you feel me? Like I look. And then my thing was the only important thing about that whole time, like, was supposed to you be saying, hey, I appreciate your character. I seen you on social media and be done with it. What was it that they were supposed to give you that you wanted that you didn't have? And it was like, oh, well, you know what? No. Because the fact that we was like, girl, you was at the same salon with them. You was at the same shopping mall with them. You was in the same room with them. That was all it was, and that was all it was supposed to be. And be appreciative of the energy, and that's it. And when you probably try to do too much, that's why it was not enough for you. But they appreciate you noticing them, and you are appreciated in that era because you got to meet somebody that you seen on social media that you appreciated. And be appreciative. People need to learn how to be appreciative. Just be appreciative. I'm appreciative of life. I'm appreciative of being able to be my authentic self, because I've seen like so many people like that. They are not happy with themselves. And it's like, you know what? You could want to change your situation. Yeah. We could want to work harder. We could want to, I want a six-pack, goddamn. You know what I'm saying? We can all want a lot of things, but you have to be appreciative of where you're at and what you have worked for and what you got. And that's just really honest. You need that. Like, okay.
Looking at the camera right now and speak to young Bugatti and let young Bugatti know what is ahead.
Let me tell you something, nigga. And I will walk with you. And on top of that, you are like a person that has always believed in other people. You have always believed that other people's dreams and like what they could be. And this is the time where you introduce everything that you have worked so hard for, and just to be appreciative of where you at today.
I like
period. You miss fucking vibes.
Right. Listen, I want to say thank you so much for coming on and being my guest on Section. You are definitely a CEO, and with being a CEO and building other CEOs, I know it can get tiresome sometimes. So I have a gift for you.
Hey.
I have a gift for you.
Oh my God, thank you so much.
On your downtown.
Yeah. I got a gift for you too. Okay. Oh, yeah. What are you talking about? Okay. And welcome to the CEO agency. Okay. You know the motherfucking following and always did what it's supposed to say. And okay, I'm so sorry. Like, look, I think it was love. No cap. You know the vibe. So CEO takeover, baby. Welcome to the CEO agency. And it's the fact that we both got red bags. Like, hello. And thank you so much for even having me.
Thank you.
Period.
Listen, you guys, it has been Johneri'O Scott, the expert of second chances, but it has been the CEO, groundbreaking, building better people and making the world better by building CEOs. Bugatti CEO. You guys do not forget to check out www.bugattiboomlet.com.
Yes. And follow me on all social medias, Bugatti CEO. Like, hello. What?
Hello. You know the vibe.
You know the vibe. Hello.
Out.
Yeah.